Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, the departure of Lord Sri Krishna for Dvārakā. Here in the verse 21, it was mentioned that they said, here they means the people who are present in the time of departure of Lord Sri Krishna. They said, here he is the supreme personality of original supreme personality of a Godhead as we definitely remember him. He alone existed before the manifested creation of the mode of nature, and in him only, because he is the supreme Lord. All living beings merge as if sleeping at night, their energy suspended. So here it is mentioned, स वे कलय पुरुषः पुरातनो य एक असितविशेष आत्मानि अग्रे गुणे यो जगदात्मानि ग्रीश्वरे निमिलितात्मात्स्त्रीश्री सृष्टसकृत्सृ Sakshri. So here the purport is there are two types of dissolution of the manifested cosmos. At the end of every 432000000 solar years, when Brahma, the Lord of the one particular universe, goes to sleep, there is one annihilation. And at the end of Brahma's life, which takes place at the end of Brahma's 100 years of age, in our calculation at the end of 8 8640 86,400 lakhs into 3 into 12 into 100 solar years, there is complete analysis of the entire universe. And in both the periods, both the material energy called the Mahatva and the marginal energy called Jivatva merged in the person of the Supreme Lord. The living beings remains asleep within the body of the Lord until there is another creation of the material world, and that is the way of a creation, maintenance and annihilation of the material manifestation. The material creation is affected by the interaction of the three mode of material nature set in action by the Lord, and therefore it is here that the Lord existed before the mode of material nature were set in motion. In the Shruti mantra, it is said that only Vishnu, the supreme Lord, existed before the creation, and there was no Brahma, Shiva, or other demigod. Vishnu means the Maha Vishnu, who is laying on the casual ocean, coastal ocean. By his breathing only, all the universe are generated in seeds of seed and gradually develop in gigantic form with innumerable planets within each and every universe. The seeds of universe develop in gigantic forms in the way seeds of a banyan tree develop in the numberless banyan trees. This Mahavishnu is the plenary person of the Lord Sri Krishna, who is mentioned in the Brahma Samhita 5.48 as followed. Let let me offer my respectful allegiance unto the original personality of a Godhead Govinda, whose plenary portion is the Mahavishnu. All the Brahmas, the heads of the universe, live only for the periods of his unhailing. After the universe are generated from the pores of his transcendental body. Then Govinda or Lord Sri Krishna is cause of Mahavishnu also. The lady is talking about this Vedic truth must have heard it from authoritative sources. All unauthoritative sources is the only means of knowing about transcendental subject matter definitely. There is no alternative. The merging of living beings into the body of Mahavishnu takes place automatically at the end of Brahma's 100 years, but that doesn't mean that the individual life beings loses in identity. The identity is there, and as soon as there is another creation of the supreme will be of the Lord. All the sleeping. inactive living beings are again let loose to begin their activities in the continuation of a past different sphere of life, and this is called suptotita nayaya, or awaking from sleep and again engaging in one respectable continuous duty. When a man is asleep at night, he forget himself, what he is, what his duty is, and everything of his working state. But as soon as he awakens from slumber, he remembers all that he has to do, and thus engaged himself again in his prescribed activities. The living beings also remains merged in the body of Mahavishnu during the period of annihilation. But as soon as there is another creation, they arise to take up their own finished work. This is also confirmed in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 8.18 to 189. The Lord existed before the creative energy was set in action. The Lord is not a product of the material energy. His body is completely spiritual, and there is no difference between the body and himself. Before creation of the Lord remained in his abode, which is absolute and one. So here basically it is telling about the oh, the telling about the story of Mahavishnu, how the how the cosmos world is created, how the cosmos universe has been created by the Lord himself. Before creating the before creation of the this cosmic world, Lord was there. During the creation, Lord was there, and after inhalation also Lord was there. So Lord is absolute and transcendental. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.